Hi, my name is Ambuj Saxena, and this is the next episode of Social Buzz e-learning. If you are a business owner or if you are an aspirant who is in the field of fintech, IT, electronics, news, fashion, economy, or travel, this is a very important video for you. Now, we all come across a lot of content online in these domains, and since there's a lot of content online, there's a lot of clutter. Every user or every online participant finds it very tough to understand and read and comprehend which is the right content for that person. Here comes the importance of blogs. Now, why does anyone need a blog? Why does a company need a blog, for example? If Coca-Cola launches a new flavor and wants people to know about it, one option is obviously a social media post, which will help it reach out to many people. Next would be a TV ad, could be a radio jingle or things like that. But if people are still wondering why I should drink that new flavor of Coca-Cola or Pepsi, and why not stick to the older ones, that's where the blog comes in the middle. Your radio jingle will be a few seconds long. Your social media post will be a few characters long. But your blog will be a long form content which will help you explain why this flavor has been thought about, how this flavor has been made, and why it should be used by you, and why it should be so trendy, right? Now, a blog, in essence, helps you keep up your users updated about your products or your general updates about your company. Next, the use of blogs will be to drive traffic to your website. When you have long tail keywords, so when people search for anything online, they use either some phrases or they use some long questions. How do I make a blog? It's a long tail keyword. Blogging strategy is a shorter keyword, right? So when people are searching for these long tail keywords, these blog posts help you understand and help people also search for your blogs. That's how you get the website traffic. Next, if you have written many posts or if you have some case studies on your website, internal linking is enabled through a blog. You are talking about a subject, and you know that you are talking about if you are running a company blog and you are running coming through with a subject, and you know that you have done some good work in that domain, you can put that blog post, internal linking blog post, in that middle of the post and keep on writing the article. So it's a very smart way of keeping the person engaged on your website, on different pages of your website. Internal linking, that helps you. Next, through the comment section in the blog section, when you write a blog, there's always a comment section that is left behind. That's where a customer can leave the feedback on a blog. That enables a two-way communication between you and between the company and the user, which is very important in today's world. Today's world has been democratized through social media and through these open source platforms, and customer feedback is the most important component for you to improve your own services and also help answer any queries. Next, obviously, when people come to your blog, you can always ask them to put in a comment or like, or even enter their email IDs. This helps you build an opt-in email database, which will help you talk to them through their emails on the product features that have been launched or new updates that have been launched by your company. Now, there was a survey that was done by HubSpot. HubSpot is a very big global organization that does a lot of content marketing, inbound marketing campaigns, and it releases a lot of books as well on the same. So it had done a research, and in research is told it surveyed a few marketers, a few business owners, and this is what it came out with. The findings were as such: 52% of the business owners that they surveyed, they said that blogging is the most important marketing tactic for my company. After blogging, 40% of the company owners said that email and social media are very important. 40%. 35% said that ebooks, events, physical events, and webinars, they form an important part of my marketing strategy. And only 30%, this number might increase, only 30% as of now say that videos are an important part of my marketing strategy, videos will improve in the years to come, but blogging is still on the minds of people to raise awareness about their marketing strategy, to raise awareness about their products, to gel well with the online community, and to make a mark, and to create the and to break the clutter and get inside the customer's head. So blogging is very much on the cards. Now there are new forms of content that are coming up, that is in the form of vlogs, videos, podcasts, but blogging is still ruling the roost. So if you are planning to do company blogging, business blogging, there are some niches that you can take into account. People are generally looking for expert advice. Expert advice, by expert advice I mean that if you are a fintech company, then your advice is important for people to understand those fintech keywords or those fintech concepts. So expert advice. Next is do-it-yourself tips. Many companies will also value your blogs on do-it-yourself tips. There are some companies that will also weigh you higher when you give them tips and tricks. For example, Gtricks is one such company which has been blogging for a long time, and they just tell you that how you can solve a possible Google query through this tip and trick. And that tip and trick is accessed by people to solve a Google query, for example, or a Microsoft query, and the website traffic increases. This is the sticky point of it. Now, if you're a business owner and you are trying to put your blogging strategy in place for your company, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First of all, each blog post that you put out will involve an effort of almost 4 hours on the blog post creator. Almost 4 hours. At least 4 hours, or maybe up to 6 hours. So it's almost half a day thing to be done when it's well thought out and it's original content. Next, you have to understand that now the blogging scenario has been changing, evolving over time. We've talked about the history of blogging. Now, when you put a blog post out, you have to have at least 1150 words in that blog post, along with the keywords that you had planned through the Google search trends and keyword planner and all. So you need to have almost 1150 words in that blog post. Apart from that, there's one more stat that you need to know, and that is that if you are doing blogging and if you want to be serious about blogging and get the ROI in the form of leads or traffic to your website, you should have at least 16 blog posts going out from your company platform every month. It has been seen that when companies have put out 0 to 4 blog posts in a month, they would have seen X number of leads, for example. And when the same sector company, but some other company in the same sector that puts out posts more than 16 blog posts in a month, they see almost 4.5 times the number of leads. Obviously, this is done over a period of time, so this won't give you results in the first month. But when SEO strategy is put into place, social media sharing is done, internal linking is good, there are no backlinks, there are no broken links, but there are backlinks.